Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about several Transformers Tuesday reveals, starting off with the Transformers Buzzworthy Bumblebee Legacy Evolution Origin Autobot Jazz. We actually kind of already knew about this figure a little while ago. They did sometimes Hasbro designers and the product department and stuff like that. The people who work at Hasbro, they'll do small little videos where you can ask questions, and they actually showed off this guy. There wasn't much information they shared, like the release date or the price or anything like that, but they were just like, look out for this, it's coming soon. But now we have a full official reveal. The release date is April 10th, 2023, so not that far a wait, and the price is $25. It's still available right now. This is kind of the premium membership hour. It's actually where I am, 11, so just a few minutes after it was revealed at 11 o'clock. So if you don't have premium, you're going to have to wait until about 1, again, where my time zone is, about 1 until you can actually get it. But I think this figure actually looks really cool. And of course, they did a while ago make the Origin Bumblebee, and I have reviewed that figure on the channel, and I thought that figure was pretty good. I think probably my only complaint with that figure is I didn't think they needed so many Energon rods. We got like 8 Energon rods, and he can't even hold them, so that was kind of silly. And some of the panels would kind of pop off during transformation, so hopefully they kind of fix some of those problems if this mold is anyway similar to that one. I'm assuming it's completely different, but hopefully none of those problems carry over into this figure. But this actually looks to be pretty cool, and this is actually my first Jazz in quite a while because I don't have the 86 Studio Series Jazz. I do have several versions of that mold. I have Jackpot and Knockout, so it'll be nice to have a more G1-y Jazz. And he does include, as for accessories, he does include a pistol, mostly done in black, and a harpoon piece which can attach. I'm assuming you'll like fold in the hand and it can attach some way like that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's like any string or anything like that. I think you just plug it in and that's it. But still, that looks pretty cool. We do have a close-up of his face and chest. That definitely resembles Jazz to me. And then we do have his alt mode, and I actually really do like this. And I hope they continue making figures like these because we have gotten a Bumblebee, a Jazz. I'm assuming most likely we will be getting a Wheeljack. And I actually really like to see maybe some Seekers in the Origin, Legacy Evolution Buzzworthy Bumblebee line. That'd be pretty cool. I do know we have these Siege Seekers, they are Tetra Jets, but they have like the battle damage and like the war, damage and stuff like that. So if we just got like a super G1-y Tetra Jet Seeker in the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, I would actually really like to see that. Hopefully, maybe we'll be able to see that soon. But I actually really do like his alt mode. It's pretty fun looking, kind of simple, very G1-y, but I do quite like it. And as you can see, you can store the pistol on top. I don't think I'll be doing that. I think it kind of ruins the smooth, kind of simple look to it, but you can do what you want. And overall, there it is. Without the weapon, I think that looks quite a bit better. Love the blue for the windscreen and the Autobot symbol. Love the whites. Overall, a really fun-looking toy. And we do have some stock images there, looking pretty cool. We do have the packaging. Another close-up of the packaging. Really nice artwork there. And on the back, this actually does show the Evo Fusion gimmick. So this is still a part of the Legacy Evolution line. So you can combine the blaster and the hook or harpoon, whatever you want to call it. You can combine them together, and I think that's pretty cool. A nice feature. And that's pretty much it picture-wise. It would have been nice maybe if they could have added a string to like the harpoon or the hook, whatever you want to call it, but Hasbro doesn't typically do or use materials like those, so I'm not really that surprised they don't have anything like that. But still, I think this is a pretty fun figure that I do quite like. Let me know your thoughts on this figure in the comment section down below, and I will 100% be buying this. Now for the next one, this actually is one that's kind of a long time coming. So, it was a long time ago. I'm not even sure which live stream it was, but long story short, there was one time, it was one live stream, I'm assuming probably maybe even 2 years ago, where we were able to see like a desktop or like the screen of one of the designer's computers, and there was like a little folder of some product designs, and we actually were able to get a glimpse of this kind of blue Omega Supreme repaint. We're like, okay, what is this? Is this like something else? We weren't really sure because of course it was a small tiny little icon on a screen, so we were never able to get that good of a view of it. So we were like, okay, maybe this is, something. Maybe we're gonna get, a Mega Sentinel or something like that. And here it is. So this is actually a long time coming. Again, I don't remember exactly what live stream that was. I think it's been a while, but here we have the Transformers Generation Selects Titan Class Guardian Robot and Lunar Tread. And I think this looks pretty cool. Release date is actually April 10th, 2023. Price is $200. And as of mold wise, I think it is just a direct repaint of the original Omega Supreme from Siege. And I think this is actually a really good opportunity for people to get this mold, because actually just earlier today there was several news sites, Transformers news sites, talking about this. There was some pictures leaked. And before this was even revealed, and a lot of people were like, "I'm really glad this is happening because I was never able to get the Siege Omega Supreme." I've seen a lot of comments on this figure before it was even revealed, just saying I was never able to get the Siege one, so I'm really glad this is happening, which is really nice. I'm really glad of that. I think that was kind of the same with the Black Zeriko. I mean, not a lot of people could have gotten Scorponok, maybe because of money at the time or just availability. So it's actually really good. They're giving another chance for people to get this. I probably will be getting this. I did order it. I might cancel it. I'm kind of on the fence. I did order it just in case, maybe if I change my mind, maybe if there's like a review and I'm like, wow, that's a pretty cool feature that we never knew about, something like that. I probably will get it. Again, kind of on the fence. It's cool. I do have the original Siege Omega Supreme. It would have been nice if there was like some mold change or an accessory change. I'm pretty sure that I know of, it's 100% the exact same thing. Just of course a heavy repaint, which I do like the blue and white. It looks really good. So just kind of going through the pictures, he does include some plastic pieces. I'm pretty sure they are the exact same ones that came with the original Siege one. It's just they're not the kind of molten lava style type. It's just, I think, just done in red this time. But it looks cool. Of course, we have a really nice Omega Supreme style head. Love the huge, clear plastic section there on the face. Overall, looking pretty cool. We have the huge claw and the huge turret section, which is pretty cool. And then we just kind of have a straight up and down picture. We do have the little Minicon tread with the plastic pieces off to the side. And then we do have a picture of the entire rockets. And I have to say, I've always really loved the Siege Omega Supreme, this modus specifically, because you get so many pieces. Typically, especially with Titan classes, usually it's just one solid piece. With Scorponok, it's just the entire, Scorpion, and that's it. That's all you get. With this, you get a rocket, an entire, track, and a tank, and a little Minicon. So I actually kind of like how it's several separate pieces which you can kind of look at and appreciate all at the same time. I always really like that feature. That's just my opinion. Um, and just moving on to some more pictures with some close-ups. You can store the Minicon on the inside, which I always thought was a pretty cool feature. We do have the Minicon, which this is a straight-up repaint of the one that came with the Mega Supreme. I cannot remember what it was called at the time. Apologies, but because it's been a while. That one came out in Siege. That's 4 years ago, something like that. So it's been a while. But it was a good Minicon. I didn't have any problems with it. It's the exact same mold, I'm pretty sure. We have the little rover mode with a satellite looking pretty cool there, and the blue wheels. I think it's pretty fun. And then we do have a few stock photos here of it, looking pretty cool. And the box, I love the new Selects box. It's so much better than the other original one where it was just the spray painted Autobot symbol. Again, for a while, the spray painted Autobot symbol I thought was pretty cool, but they were doing a lot of those figures in Siege and Earthrise, so it got kind of old and stale pretty fast. But this looks really cool. The whole blueprint design of the Guardian robot just looks so cool in my opinion. And then they have a picture of the back, which is pretty boring. But yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Again, I did order it. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep it ordered. I did just order it just kind of in case maybe. I'm like, yeah, I'll if I have if there's really nothing, what I want more, or money's tight, I might cancel it. I don't really know, but for now, I think I'll keep it ordered. It's okay. I would have liked some mold changes. The reason why is there was several news people, when they were talking about this, they were expecting some mold changes or some new pieces, but from what it looks like, there is absolutely none. So it's a bit disappointing in that aspect, especially because, when we had the Selects Black Zarak, that one came out a while ago, there was really no change to the head sculpt, but, we had that entire separate figure, and, there was some new molded pieces on that. So, there is something new, and also there is the new huge, staff spear thing. So this would have, in comparison to Black Xeric, I think the value is better with Black Xeric, but I still do like the deco. I still do like the deco. So I probably will be picking this up, and if you haven't been able to get a Mega Supreme, this is a perfect opportunity to get this mold. And since you have never dealt with it, it's a good mold. I really do like the mold. Mostly the reason why I'm kind of on the fence about this, if you're wondering, is money because it's $200, and that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And space, because I have a lot of space for smaller figures like deluxes and voyagers and so on and so on. Commander classes, but I don't have a ton of space for Titan classes. They take up quite a bit of space, and I do know we will be getting the Nemesis ship, the Nemesis Titan class. I'm assuming quite soon, probably in April. They did say April is going to be back and big, so I'm assuming probably that's going to be there. So money wise, buying this, then buying the Nemesis, and then we have the Commander class. Armada Optimus Prime. That's quite a bit of money. So again, that's really the why I'm on the fence about it. It looks cool. Let me know your thoughts. Will you be getting this? Will you be getting, if you already have a Mega Supreme, will you be getting this one too, or are you fine with just with the original deco? I don't know. But yeah, two really good reveals. I have to say, between the two, definitely for me, the Jazz is way more interesting. And actually, I have to say, I was surprised that they released the Jazz, because typically with Buzzworthy Bumblebee, they kind of just show up. There's never really like an official release by Hasbro. They kind of just randomly, pop out. You'll just find it in a store. They're like, okay, they're out now. So I was kind of surprised to see that. I was only expecting the Titan class, and that's it. So kind of a pleasant surprise. But that is pretty much it for this news video. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on these two figures in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.